Reverse hitboxes. What are those about? My name's Cadence, and today we're going to explain what are reverse hitboxes, what aren't reverse hitboxes, and how we can use them to make our lives easier. A reverse hit. So most of the time when you hit somebody, you hit them away from you. As in, like, think if you're punching somebody, right? If you punch them, they're going to go further away from you. A reverse hit is if like you punch somebody, but somehow they ended up back behind you. Kind of unusual. Kind of annoying if you're trying to push them in a certain way and they go the other way, but I suppose if you can control it, it could be kind of useful. To explain this, we need some images. Exhibit A, this is a hitbox. The red part is the part where if it touches another character model, it hits the character. Pretty self-explanatory. So imagine in every hitbox, there is a line dividing the hitbox that determines if there's this line that you're imagining that I'm going to put on the screen for you. If it hits, say, on the right side or the front side, it's going to hit you forward. If it hits you on the back side, it's going to hit you backwards. This is what most people understand. However, this is wrong. This was clickbait, false, fake news. This is actually not how reverse hitboxes work, despite what most people think. So what is it then? So basically, the direction you hit somebody is solely determined on if your opponent is in front of you or behind you. Wait, what? So let's take two characters, and then we're going to draw a line down the middle of them. We'll refer to them as kind of like their center of gravity. Simply put, if you hit somebody and their center of gravity is already in front of you, they will get hit in front of you or away from you from the front. If their center of gravity is behind you and you hit them, they'll get sent backwards the same way. It's actually pretty simple, but a lot of people don't actually realize this. This happens more commonly with characters who are really big, where it's easy to hit somebody where their center of gravity is actually behind you. So yeah, if you hit someone already behind you, they're going to keep flying that way. If you hit someone and they're in front of you, they're going to keep going that way. So how can we use this to our advantage? Basically, I want to show you a couple of examples where this could be useful. The most iconic one is with Captain Falcon. Let's say you force an opponent to land on stage with a laggy move. Captain Falcon can then jump off the ledge onto the stage and use the reverse hitbox to continue hitting the opponent further away from the stage. This is so much better than hitting your opponent back in front of you if it means they'll get back onto the stage. Another example is if you're Sheik. Sometimes they're above on a platform and you're underneath them and you want to hit them back off the stage. With a well-placed forward air attack, you can actually forward air one direction and then hit them in the other direction you want. The only thing that determines whether a hit will reverse or not is basically if the character's already behind you, they'll continue behind you, and if they're already in front of you, they'll keep going forward. But yeah, once again, my name's Cadence. I upload to YouTube weekly, and I also host a tournament for newer Smash players, so please check that out in the link in the description if that sounds like it's up your alley.